Word on campus was that the golden boy of the pre-law program had a very strict moral code. Whenever a girl confessed her feelings and gave him a gift, he would reject her flat out. But to keep his conscience clear, he would always pay her back for whatever the gift cost. As a broke college student surviving on instant noodles, a wicked idea appealed in my head. Clutching a cheap beaded bracelet I bought off a street vendor for $2, I blocked his path. "I have a massive crush on you. Do you want to go out with me? Oh, and I bought you this bracelet." The golden boy looked at me. "No. How much was the bracelet? I'll transfer you the money." Me, $780.50. Weston stared at the flimsy string of beads that looked like it was going to snap if the wind blew too hard. A look of pure disbelief crossed his face. "This thing is nearly $800. Maybe I'm just out of touch, but is this some new form of daylight robbery?" My cheeks burned, but I bit the bullet and spouted absolute nonsense with a straight face. "I took this bracelet to a spiritual guru to get it specially blessed. He said our auras are perfectly aligned, and this will ward off toxic relationships for 3 years. A low chuckle escaped his lips. His eyes rippled with amusement, bright and clear like sunlight hitting the water. The corner of his mouth curved up. He was so ridiculously handsome that my conscience almost woke up, but my sheer poverty kept me completely blind to guilt. "You're an interesting one." He tilted his chin. "Show me your Venmo QR code." My eyes lit up like fireworks. A soft chime rang out from my phone. "You have received $800. My internal organs practically threw a parade. You sent $20 too much." I tried my best to keep my face neutral. "Keep the change. I hate typing decimals." He shoved his hands into his pockets and walked past me without a second glance. I spun around and yelled at his retreating back, my voice dripping with the most genuine gratitude I had ever felt in my life. "Thank you, boss. May you drown in scholarship offers. May all your toxic exes stay away. May you win every bet you ever make." His footsteps paused for a fraction of a second. He didn't turn around, just lazily raised a hand in acknowledgement. Enough. He left me with the view of a very cool, very generous back. I stood there clutching my phone, almost crying tears of joy, looking at my bank balance, which now perfectly covered my tuition with a few bucks to spare. I let out a long, heavy sigh of relief. But that peace only lasted about 12 hours. A text from my mom completely shattered my reality. She transferred me $40. Attached was a message. "Be careful with your spending this month. Your sister needs a new laptop for school, so money is a bit tight." I stared at the $40 in total silence. Last month she gave me $400. This month, it was slashed to 10%. How was I supposed to survive a whole month on $40? The wicked ideas started bubbling up again. I had already done it once. What was stopping me from doing it again? Dying of embarrassment was temporary. Dying of starvation was permanent. This time, I was going to be way more prepared. I stayed up for 3 hours reading a thread called 10,000 Lines to Melt a Guy's Heart. I filled half a notebook with cheesy romantic lines and memorized them until I could recite them backward. The next day after class, I clutched my textbook and sprinted toward the law building, terrified I'd miss him. I shoved a cheap, goofy capybara plush keychain right into his face and opened my mouth. "Weston, you are the light of my bank account. Wait, no, you are the light of my life." The moment the words left my mouth, my entire body went rigid. It was over. I completely fumbled the script. The air went dead silent for 2 agonizing seconds. He raised an eyebrow, his eyes swimming with pure mockery. "The light of your bank account?" My face burned hot enough to fry an egg. I scrambled to fix it, my words tumbling out in a panicked rush. No, I meant, you are like a light, illuminating my life. My life, not my bank account." The more I panicked, the worse it got. The romantic lines I had spent all night memorizing violently collided in my